You talked over Josh. We weren't able to hear what Josh said, and then we'll go right back to you. Go ahead, Josh.
Well, northeastern Pennsylvania and New York are not traditional oil and gas development areas. That is what I'm talking about. The attention on this issue, I think, it is because we have 16 million people dependent on water from that part of Pennsylvania and New York.
All right. Okay. All right, stop there. Go ahead, Chris, real quick, because we're running out of time.
I'm actually from there as well. I guess you could say he's from there, but I'm legitimately from there.
You're not from there.
And I'm going to tell you that we've been fracturing in that area and across Pennsylvania for a long time. More than about 50 years. We used to do it through coal bed methane, which is coal bed right near the water table. Now we're talking about go to shale, which is 4,000, 5,000 feet lower, farther away from the water table, even safer than what we were doing before.
Well, I mean, the industry can continue to go ahead and deny that this is happening. But I think it's very clear from everybody. You can go ahead and put in fracking and research into Google and research 1,000 different stories. This is so amazing to me and so sad and so unfortunate that the industry continues to maintain that they have no hand in these problems at all.
Josh, I have a question for Josh, if I may, guys. When you made this film, Josh, did you make it first and then HBO found you, or did you make it for HBO?
No, I made it as an independent project.
And then, and the genesis of this...
We applied to Sundance, just like everybody else.
Okay.
They took the film, HBO saw it at Sundance.
I have an investment in an independent filmmaker, and I'm hoping he hits pay dirt like you did. But that's my next question.
Over to Rob Redford, he'll get it through.
Well, yeah, right. What is? Can you tell us how much money this film has generated for HBO?
I know I can't. I have no idea.
You have no idea.
How? I don't even. I mean, HBO is a cable TV station.
Right. Can you tell us how much money it's generated for you?
Well, we're at about break even.
Break even on the cost of making the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since I just invested in making a movie, I know how much that costs. All right.
Oh, you know, documentary filmmaking is really not a way to become a millionaire.
No, right. Yeah.
Right. You know, I mean, if people knew what documentary filmmakers made, they would see that it's a labor of love and it's about concern for whatever issue that documentary filmmaker is working on.
And prior to the day that letter arrived at your house where they wanted to lease your 20 acres for $100,000, whatever it was, you had never heard of this before.
No, I'd never heard of it before.
Okay.
I in fact, and I think everybody in the film GasLand, including myself, would prefer not to be in the movie GasLand. The problem
I'll tell you what, guys, we got just enough time to let each person have about a minute. So, Mark, I'm going to go with you first. We got about a minute for you, then we'll go to Chris, then we'll let Josh have the last words. Does that sound fair to you guys?
Yeah, that sounds fair to me.
Go ahead, Mark.
You know, I'm a landowner. I don't have any continuing stake in the industry, and I just think this is a pile of unsupported stories and self-promotion. Sorry, Josh, but it's just not convincing. No data. Your notion of everybody knows just doesn't. You got nothing.
All right, over to you, please, Chris Tucker.
Yeah, listen, I think the situation. You know, I'm a native Pennsylvanian. I care about the state. My family's still back there. They're in the northeast corner. And you know, you look at Pennsylvania over the past 2 years, 80-some thousand jobs being created, $1.8 billion back to landowners. $1.8 billion back to state and local governments at a time when 500,000 people are unemployed and budget deficit's about $5 billion. So it's really helping out at a time when really it's a lot of uncertainty going on. Really, this industry is the only industry creating jobs in that state. The only industry next to the census.
Yeah, okay? That I won't disagree with. I won't disagree with that. Census
is over now.
But
okay?
Chris,
the key thing is how do you do it safe?
Chris,
and we've been doing it safe for a long time. It's about we want to be regulated right. We want to be regulated in the most stringent possible way with regulators that know what they're doing.
You've gone past your minute. I have a quick question for you, Chris. Chris.
Yeah.
Can you answer this question? How much money have you made from the oil industry as a result of this? I'm just curious. What are they paying you?
What are they paying me?
They pay per month or under contract? How do you?
Listen. This is a project of Independent Petroleum Association of America. IPA put this thing together. Small and independent oil companies.
Are they funding your
communications? We handle the communications for them.
Are they funding your whole company or just you? Or how many people do you have?
Company.
How many people are in your company?
On my team, we have 6-7 people that deal with energy, and specific to this issue, maybe 1 or 2.
Okay, all right. Just curious. And Chris, Josh, you have the last word.
Well, it's very obvious that the facts will stand on their own. People should go to GasLandTheMovie.com, and they can see links to 100 websites. If you click on every different state, there are organizations working on this. Every major national environmental organization has a policy on this. It's clear that there's a huge problem, and people should do the research. A good starting point would be GasLandTheMovie.com. But I did want to mention that on November 3rd, there is a rally and protest in Pittsburgh. And I will be there, and you can go there, and that would be a great way to actually take a look at what the people in the streets are saying about this issue. November 3rd in Pittsburgh.
All right, thanks, Josh. Mark, thanks so much. Chris, thanks so much, Josh. One thing I'll say in closing is that the American Entrepreneur Radio Show has gone out and at great expense to ourselves. We've come up with a number of experts, Mark Laskow being one of them, and we are going to put on a series of 12 shows starting in late November. There'll be 2-hour shows every Friday, and we're going to look at 12 different topics. Those topics have been looked at by experts, and I think, and our goal is to present, to shine a light on facts, all facts related to this. We just want to get the truth out to everyone. Gentlemen, thank you so much. What a great hour. I appreciate you all being gentlemanly and just spending an hour with us here on the show.
Thanks a lot for having us, Ron.
Okay, guys.
Bye, Ron.
Take care. Bye-bye, Mark. All right. Bye-bye, Mark. All right. Bye-bye, Mark. All right. Bye-bye.